Well, well, well. Look where I've returned. Back to the cheese tombs. Yeah, if you can't find nothing anywhere else, you gotta return back to an old high school sweetheart. So, what I'm doing is, I chased this all up in here all the way down. But what I didn't do, and then once I got to this big rock, I kind of stopped because I had piled up a bunch of rocks. So I'm going to officially drag all these rocks out of here and see if the rest of the material under there is loaded like it was up there. And then I'm going to do the same over here. That is the tale from the Motherlode thus far. Tough sledding on the gold so far. That's the first pan from the revisit to the cheese tomb. Second pan from the cheese tomb. It's better. Next pan is just a little bit better as well. So, certainly not striking out, but you know. Best pan of the day so far. All kinds of a speck count. And I really like the way the gold is showing up on this new camera. Well, we've been struggling to find the gold so far, but beautiful day on the river. River is nice and calm. You can cross right there if you so chose. But no gold so far, but rich on peace and tranquility, I'll tell you what. It's another lesson for today, man. Unfortunately, all my lessons come by way of me making mistakes. I would love there to be a day where I could just give some lessons from some kind of place of competency. But anyways, this whole pan was kitty litter, and I was just rushing through it. I'm like, why am I even running this? And let this be a lesson to you, because look at this freaking pan. First pan of the day again. I'll turn the camera back on when I go back over there, show you exactly where I'm digging. Rule number 1, 2, and 3, never leave gold to find gold. So last year I went in there and I just filled up pan after pan and went and set it on that big rock right there. And then I went over there and panned it. So after bouncing up and down here all day yesterday and not finding anything except that cool Michigan shaped piece, I came over here because I figured I'd save getting in the water over there. I'd save that for when the sun comes out. So first pan, real kitty litter like, but I just decided to fill it up anyways, and that was the pan you just seen. So we're going back in there. Pan number 2, another really good pan. Such strange material. Like I said, it's basically kitty litter all the way through. There's a little bit of black sand at the end. It doesn't give any kind of indication that there's gold in there. No peep show, no flash in the pan, and then at the end you're just like, whoa. All right, stand by. This has all the likings of a good day. So let me show you the third pan real quick. It's nothing special, but I'll show you what I'm doing in a situation like this. This is pretty expansive space, and when I took that first pan, I kind of took some from over there, took some from right down below, took some from over here. So the benefit in doing that is that you prospect a wider area on one pan. But the problem is, if you end up having a good pan, now you need to figure out where did that come from? Was it the dirt from over here? Was it the dirt from over there? So that's the pros and cons of, you know, the method you use to prospect. You know, I could definitely see a benefit to just isolating one area, and then if you find gold, bam, you know exactly where it came from. Here's pan number 4. I just kind of went straight down, and then I noticed as I was reaching under there that bedrock wall has a has like a lip underneath it. So I'll keep reaching under there and hope I don't discover any kind of new river creature. Alright, and welcome to the gold wagon. I'm not going to waste anybody's time here. We're going to get this scale teared out, and we're going to see what's doing. There's the gold. Not our best. Not our best. But I'm hoping for a 1/2 gram. And man, this is feeling a little awkward right here, but screw it. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a 1/2 gram. Oh, let's go for 0.7. Why don't we? Whoa! That is a big, big surprise right there. And I know why. It's because of a couple of those chunky pieces in there. Well, those are the 2 stars of the show, and I have a feeling that's why we weighed up at 0.77, I think. So that's the tail from this Motherlode, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Until then, please be safe out there, and let's have some heavy pans all around. Everyone, screw it.